Hello everybody, welcome back to Amazing ATS, where a real trucker meets the virtual roads. And if you have not been paying attention this week, 159 is live for everybody. So what does that mean? The Volvo VNL is more than likely going to be releasing next Tuesday. And then we get the Illinois release on Thursday. Let's see, Randy, James, Bob, David, what's going on? And welcome into the stream so early. The truck we have here on the screen is the Western Star 5700 XE. And right now we are sitting here in Grangeville, Iowa. We've got a load of veggies on the back that are going to be going down to Oakland, California. Underneath the hood of the truck today, we are running a Cummins X15 with sounds from Slab Jerry. And on that note, Randy, 159 itself is not broken. Snowy Moon is broken, at least the version 1. So I had that same crash that you did, deactivated it, and have not had any issues since. So without any further waiting, we'll go ahead and climb in the truck, get her fired up, and let's do some trucking. Now, the sounds on the X15 today, as I said, are from Slab Jerry, and these are V2 of his sounds. He did release pretty much a rebuild just the other day for this. And because I have not fully tested mods, I do not have Yara active today. So we're just going to be relying on what you guys see here on the dashboard. And did you change your config file buffer size back to 10, or are you still running at 50? Yeah, the only thing I have in my launch is unlimited log, and that's it. And I know you said you use no intro, and all that does really is get rid of the SCS splash screen. So when you launch, you go right into the game menu. Yeah, we're not risking running a red light today. Hey, Riley. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing what is all going to be included in the 2024 VNL. Yo, Miguel, what's going on today, driver? Hey, Zay, what's going on today? Now, I am running a graphics mod today, and the one that I am running is the one that I previously purchased, is Project Next Gen. The spring update came out today, so, I mean, if it happens to rain, we should see some difference. The road should look shiny, hopefully. Yeah, definitely Tuesday that's going to be released, and because it's not going to release the same day as Illinois. I got a feeling that light's going to change here very quickly. Or not. Yeah, I may do some testing, probably not tomorrow because I'm not going to be home. Definitely not Saturday because I'll be golfing. Sunday, probably not either. But I'm going to be trying out Project Next Gen with Snowy Moon V2 and running that without HDR to see what happens. And just a very quick question here, Bob. Are you downloading from the original or are you doing the mirror site? The mirror site is Google Drive. Hey, Omar. I'm gonna throw this out there right now for engine mods. The definition or the engine name for the 2024 Volvo will probably Volvo.VNL 2024. And I'm gonna show you why I think that is. So I'm just gonna go right here into Truck Explorer. So when we go to the Volvo, we got the 2014, 2018. So it's probably going to be named Volvo VNL 2024. That's the reason why I'm mentioning that. And try using the mirror, Bob, as that uses Google Drive. Next Tuesday should be the 2024 Volvo, Thursday, Illinois. I am using the XTX mirrors, XTX, so X-Ray, Tango, X-Ray. I'm not using like any small mirror mods. I don't run those anymore. But I do know a lot of the small mirror mods are no longer working and cause the game to crash. you'll just need to adjust your mirrors. So what that FOV mod does is brings the zoom on your West Coast mirrors a lot further in, more realistic to real life, even compared to what SES has with their physical mirrors. Not that big of a super trucker. That's got to be something with your computer then, Bob. And I think I know what's causing that pink car that just passed us too. I'm not going to worry about it today, but it's more than likely one of the traffic mods that I am running. And the new awesome train sounds that SES added here in 159, Drive Safely has already added them to his sound fixes pack. So the train horn mod that I was running, it is gone. I went ahead and unsubscribed and got rid of it. Yeah, if you're downloading on any browser, that browser window needs to stay open. So I wonder if that is what's causing it. So you may need to clear your cache and cookies, and especially your temp internet files, to see if that will help. No idea, Brenton. I haven't ran Jazzy Cat in forever. So the mod that's causing the pink and checkered pattern is going to be the traffic add-on for the flare mod that I am running from Avalium. So that is what's causing that. So that's why I said I'm not going to worry about it. I already knew what mod was causing it. Now the new sound guy, well, I'm not going to call him new, but there is going to be, I had mentioned that there's going to be some really distinct sounds that are going to be in the Volvo that when we get that Tuesday. So I don't think they're going to include like startup sounds, at least not yet. That is in the plan, but it's more so about brake sounds. And I sure hope the engine sounds good too. That's weird. We've got a tree in front of the traffic light. Rendering pauses? What do you mean, Randy? Not for me, it isn't. And I am maxed out on my upload. I mean, I'm doing an upload at literally 15 megabit per second. You sure it's not your computer? isn't the Mackinac Bridge one of the few ways that you can get to the UP of Michigan? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the Ambassador Bridge right away. It may be modeled depending on how far, what is around there. But yeah, we're probably not going to get that until SCS actually models over, what is that Manitoba or is that Ontario? I have no idea. I'm not very familiar with Canadian provinces. And did I totally screw up by saying the Ambassador Bridge too? Because I have no idea. Roger that, Randy. Okay, Ontario. Thank you. Well, that sounds like flatbeds and tankers can, well, actually no. Tankers can go through, but no hazmat. But that leaves out any box trailer is what that sounds like. Now remember, when Illinois releases next Thursday, there is not going to be a cruising event. So I have no idea what SES is going to be doing when it comes to celebrating the release. I guess we'll find out on Thursday. Probably nothing. Swifty, really? And if you do not want Illinois spoiled, do not pay attention to videos over the next week. I know I will not be watching anything. And SES implementation of TAA is still horrible. Look at the flickering on this dashboard when I'm backed out. Absolutely horrendous. That is why I run Snowy Moon, because SES cannot do TAA right.
Navigation resumed.
Oh, lovely. Way to go, Cody. You literally stalled the living bleep out of the truck. Yeah, I'm going to bleep because I'm going to censor myself.
In 600 feet, turn left.
Well, there is a bug in the game also when it comes to having, well, SES acknowledged the bug. We'll see when and if they fix it. But they did something, and apparently they didn't realize they did it, that has affected the behavior of the clutch. And it's affecting both automatic and H shifters. So it's something on their side. them, really, Riley. I mean, I'm not sure if you would call Tennessee East Coast or not, but Tennessee would be nice. Ohio is flat and boring. Oh, and I did it again. Only because you live there, Miguel. Well, we know they're going to be bundling states on the East Coast. It's just a question of when are they going to start bundling and which ones. Well, they better worry about getting bundles out soon enough, because the further we go east, the smaller they get. And I really don't know of anyone who... I mean, I can see North Dakota being full price, of course, Illinois, Minnesota. The first bundle that I could actually see could be Michigan and Wisconsin. That's if they stay north. Otherwise, we could be seeing like Indiana and maybe Ohio. They did mention about Kentucky and Tennessee as an example of a bundle. Still only half the size of Texas. Alright, we've only got about an hour left to drive, so hopefully we come across somewhere to stop soon. And I'll be running it. I have no problem running a modern truck. I mean, would I rather sit behind of an FLD all day with an 18-speed shift up? Of course, but anything to make the job easier. That's the way I see it. Although, just being a glorified steering wheel holder running in automatic can lead to drowsiness and falling asleep. At least when you have a shifter, I mean, you're doing something. Hey, what do you know? Rest stop right up here. Perfect. Right in Nevada. Woo! And look at that. They haven't changed that yet. And I'm not going to be saying anything. They still need to put a seal on the door when you are loaded. I'm running like 32 mods currently. that would be nice. I mean, having the load bar racks, I mean, definitely. And I saw on the SES forums too that people are really starting to complain about the lack of load variety and how poorly the retail part of the game is lacking. I mean, literally, if they would give us the loads from ETS2 here in the game and put them to the proper companies and have proper drop-off locations, I would have no complaints about the cargo. But no, we get maybe half of what ETS2 has. Yeah, a lot of the time I run Peppies. I am not running that currently.
50 feet, turn left.
What I'm really waiting for later this year is the rebuild of the 389 and the associated tuning pack. And I sure the heck hope that ATS also is going to get the Thermo King Reefer add-on and not just ETS2. Someone was also mentioning that the sound for the game is based on if you are wearing headphones. If you play through a soundbar, a surround system, a TV, or whatnot, it does not sound the same as if you are wearing headphones. So someone had made a suggestion about having separate sound profiles for what you are using, whether that be TV, speakers, headphones, but there is no way for Fmod to have specific sound profiles. Yeah, our yards definitely need to be bigger. Our headquarters, you can literally store 1,000 trailers at your garage and you will never see a single one of them. That kind of doesn't make sense. There's all these warehouses that are around the map also that have really good loading bays that are modeled, but yet we cannot use a single one of them. Maybe one day they will actually listen to the community instead of adding stuff to where, oh, this was requested by the community when I never heard anyone request it. Looks like they kind of screwed up the road here. Okay. We are in the oldest part of the game right now. We're going to be coming up to Reno here very soon. And it doesn't look bad, but you can tell it's definitely dated. Do you guys see what I see up above? Uh-huh. Incoming echo check. It's working. And also what would be really nice is sound per engine. So the W9, we can run a Cummins or a Cat. Both the engines sound exactly the same. Where in real life, a Cat is completely different sounding than an X15. We are just over an hour in for today. If you are enjoying the stream so far, please leave a thumbs up. It would be very much appreciated. without mods, yeah, they basically sound about the same, Miguel. Chances are, though, Miguel, they're probably not going to touch either one of those.
Navigation resumed.
That's a good question. mistake, mistake, mistake getting over here. Alright, no one's on our right. I'll take that. They've probably already started work on the next DLC, but a good question to which one it will be. I mean, they cannot do Minnesota without doing North Dakota. They can also do Mississippi. And if they're going to be bold, they could be Mississippi and Alabama. Alright, when is this load due by? This does not tell me. It just gives me time left. Oh, 10 hours, 43 minutes. Okay, we've got to be there today. Okay. But our next rest is in 2.5 hours. So we're going to use some PC or personal conveyance in order to get there. We're going to cheat the system. We're hauling veggies that are going elsewhere, so depending on who's shipping these, you can use personal conveyance if they're, especially if it's for like a government subsidy. take you a day and a half to go from San Diego up to Hilt on I-5. And if I remember correctly, if you're in El Paso, you are closer to the Pacific Ocean than you are to the other side of the state on 10, so Beaumont. Oops. I swore, yeah, I'm an idiot. That's what I get. And we just caused ourselves a whole bunch of damage, too. For some odd reason, I thought we could take the 980. Apparently, you are not able to. Oh, 2% cargo damage, 5% trailer, and 26 truck. Yikes. Echo is good. And now we're hitting every single red light, it seems. I better stay over here because it's bobtail only there. Yeah, stop? I don't think so.
Navigation resumed. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, where do they want it? I think I can do that. Well, at least I better hope I can. It's not too bad, Daniel. Yeah, good old satisfactory. Lovely 2% damage on veggies that they apparently didn't take. All right, so the next thing is, since we are pretty much out of drive time, there is a rest area right over here. So we're going to head back over there, and then we're going to figure out where we're going.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, we're gonna have to build up air in the morning. I can almost guarantee it. And current time is what here? It's up there. 3 o'clock, so that will put us at 1 a.m. I'm gonna move the time forward to like 7 p.m. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get some sleep here. Oh wow, we still have air. No, we're not. No, we don't. There's the good old beeper. What are we at there? About coming up on 30 psi. Alright, let's see. What jobs do we have here? We can't go overly far. We've got just under a half hour left in the stream. So, I'd say maybe like 100 miles max or 150. Go back into Mersk. Or there we go. That's probably a little bit better. 172 nuts to Fresno. Yeah, Modesto is too short. Truckee is too long. Alright, so we're going to go to UPS or UPS and we'll take some nuts to Seva Logistics. Okay.
Please proceed to the highlighted route. Navigation resumed. Keep to the left. Navigation resumed. Navigation resumed. Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Echo working thrice.
Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Yeah, that's that good old bug coming back in from SCS. I'm gonna take a good guess here when we get the compatibility update for Illinois that that bug is going to be fixed. It has been acknowledged. Hey, King Wise, how's it going? Welcome into the stream today.
Keep to the left, and then turn left. Keep to the left, and then turn left. Keep to the left, and then turn left.
Darn it, again, we're hitting every single traffic light. Now, if SES had this done correctly, we would have a flashing yellow and we would be able to go. But no, we need to wait for another cycle to get a green arrow. And a while ago, they mentioned about California having doghouse lights. We still do not see them. There was even a blog post on it.
You have arrived at your destination.
No, inside cities it is 1 to 3. Outside of cities it's 1/20th. Yeah, we're not even going to shut the engine off for this load. It doesn't take that long. 62 degrees in the morning. We'll leave the window down. Alright, but let's get our butts down to Fresno.
Turn left.
Maybe one day we'll get the flashing yellow turn signals. I mean, they have them in Pro Mods, so it is doable. Why STS has not done it yet, I have no idea. But one thing they did do here in 159 is raise the diesel price. We definitely have enough to get to Fresno. I am not fueling up in California. Just way too expensive. And as I was talking about like warehouses and things like this, look at that warehouse right over there. It's got nice docks to it and everything. Why not make that like a warehouse facility? I mean, just call it like warehouse 1, warehouse 2, whatever. But that would be awesome to have. I mean, companies don't store everything at their stores or anything like that. I mean, they do use warehousing. Hey, Roger. Hey, Dub. Oh, what am I waiting for? A different shade of green? Maybe like pine green? awesome like a possum. We get a driving award, I am totally blaming it on the truck. Okay, not anymore. We're good. Now, for those who are wondering, again, I've mentioned this several times in previous streams, how the fine system works in ATS is you're basically allowed 10% over the speed limit. So the speed limit is 55, 10% is 5, minus 1, so 59 max is basically as fast as we can go without getting a speeding ticket. So I am running at 58. See that? Did it look like the AI coming on from the rest area was actually slowing down to get into line as a proper merge? Apparently the Flying J that is in Prim, Nevada in real life is being shut down because people just are not stopping there. Yeah, all the casinos in Prim are also being shut down. All right, if SCS is going to do that right, they maybe should get rid of the fuel stops. Well, actually, no. There's probably still maybe a fuel stop there, but no truck stop. I have no idea. They're probably not going to touch Prim because that's already been reworked with California. Las Vegas has been reworked. Now, they could do a little bit different on the road network through Vegas, but definitely a Nevada rework will be very welcome. Alright, you're gonna let me go? That's different. But okay, I'm not gonna sit behind someone who's gonna slow down and instead of keep going. They had the right of way. Looks like we are missing a road here. That's quite the bug. Well, that could also be caused by Project Next Gen too, because Damien does use PBR for his roads. Oh, we're getting off right here. Okay. flashing yellow is needed. I'm gonna keep saying it until SES adds it.
Arrived at your destination.
Alright, where do they want it? Okay, that one's actually pretty easy to do. In good old Swifty fashion, look out! He's backing up! Exactly, Randy. Alright, but that is all the time that we do have for today. I do want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure that you leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down because all feedback is important. If you liked what you saw and you are already not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. It is absolutely free. Have a great rest of your Thursdays, and remember, keep that shiny side up, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop.